Hey there kiddies, Rocky here again. It's been a while since I made a video, so I thought I'd do one. So rather than something gaming related, I'm going to do something more geeky and, well, geeky. I'm going to show you my Laserdisc collection. You know, Laserdiscs. These things. For those of you who don't know, yes, it's the size of a record, if you know what that is. And yes, it predates DVD. In fact, it actually sort of predates VHS, but that's another story. So, I got into Laserdisc collecting years ago now. I have a Panasonic player that plays both NTSC and PAL Laserdiscs. So that's important because the majority of Laserdiscs were not released in the PAL region. So, this one, first up, Voyager, Basics Parts 1 and 2. Had this on VHS. Yeah, it's good. I like it. Big Voyager fan. I remember this when it first came out. Remember, these things are not cheap. These are, that's another reason, they were never big in the UK because of price, because they're all tight here. Excuse me, the quality's better than VHS, but not as good as DVD, I would say. So we've got Basics. Next one is the oldest one I've got, Flight of the Dragons. This one's really quite beat up. This one is pretty interesting because it doesn't work properly on my player. Not because the disc's knackered, it's because it's too old. Laserdisc is an analog format, not digital like a DVD. So, however, the audio, is from what I understand, was put on in the early days as analog, and then later it was switched to digital. Some players will play them, this doesn't. So you get perfect sound, a perfect video on mine, but no audio. Which is a shame, because this is like 82. This is a really early one, well for me anyway. A lot of these are picked up in a job lot. So some of them really look weird. Next one is the Flintstones, the movie. Yes, this is like 94. Although somebody's written on it, I don't know what I ever said, but it says like 96. I bought a collection from a guy on eBay, and way too many discs, and he lost money because the postage wasn't enough. Deep Impact. Now, another thing about Laserdiscs is a lot of them come on even for like one movie. Multiple discs. And these are sided, so you have to flip them across. So, you know, how long is Deep Impact? 131 minutes. And it's 3 sides. So 3 out of the 4 sides have got stuff on it. Laserdiscs, unless they're rare, are not particularly viable, which shipping is a bastard. A Nick Cage classic. Con Air. 95, this one. The last Laserdisc I'm aware it was commercially released was Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace. So quite a while ago. In fact, if you go googling on YouTube, you can see Leonard Nimoy doing a introduction to Laserdiscs players from about 1978. It's quite frightening. So, this one's just one of the randoms. Country Life with Sam Neill and co. What is interesting about this one is there's 2 prices on it. Tower Records, which is an American company, $40 reduced to $24.99. And again, some selling sign there, 98. I don't know if it's like the guys. I think it's just the guy. I don't know what it is. Here's another one. The Mirror Has Two Faces. TriStar. And this is copyright 97, so we're getting there. This is a classic. If you haven't seen this, watch it. Breakdown with Kurt Russell. This is 2 sides, and this is from 97 as well. Well, that's what the copyright is, so I'm assuming. Copland with Stallone before he looked Stallone-ish. What can you say? Casablanca. West Side Story, and wherever it sold it was DH 130. So I don't know if that's Deutschmarks or. Oh, and this one does this. A lot like a lot of, this is why a lot of people like them. Just like LP collectors, people like this kind of stuff. Spaceballs! May the Schwartz be with you. Streetcar Named Desire. Paper Moon. I don't know if that's. Oh, I don't know. The latest copyright date in the back's 95, so yeah, whatever. Again, I bought a job lot just to get a few Laserdiscs. The Cure, two boys found a way to make us one summer last a lifetime. Copyright, this is 95. This one is, oh, it must be American because colour spelt wrong way. 1 hour 39 minutes, extended play, blah blah blah, closed caption. Another classic I like. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Now this appears to be a UK one, possibly due to the fact that it has an HMV price sticker of $14.99 on it. I'd love to know when this is. I only ever saw Laserdiscs in the wild once. Virgin Megastores, the one in Edinburgh, had them, and like this store was a 3-level store, and at the back, on the bottom level, at the back, they had a rack with these on them. And I always remember seeing Way of the Warrior, parts 1 and 2, the Star Trek Season 4 opener with Worf, and the big battle for DS9 with the Klingons, and it was $25.99, which is a lot of money back then. So yeah. I mean, some of these are. I think some of these have been stored in a shed because there's a bit of mould on some of them. This one is The Horse Whisperer with Redford. This is an NTSC one. It says in the back, you know, NTSC. Again, that's why it's important to have a player that does both. Now, mine doesn't automatically switch from regions. You have to flip a switch in the back. Yeah. I think it. This one's had some water damage to the case. Clooney. Out of sight. Laserdisc special features. So, not exclusive to DVD, thank you very much. Feature commentary with director Steven Soderbergh, and screenwriter Scott Frank, Inside Out of Sight, an original documentary, deleted scenes, theatrical trailer. Basically, he's out like a DVD. Case on this one's forked. Shakespeare in Love. Again, another American one. This Laserdisc has extended play. In this format, it offers scan and pause. So when you fast forward it, it's not like chapters like on a DVD. It's literally like fast forwarding a VHS tape, which is brilliant. Montenegro. Or Pigs and Perils. I have no idea who this. Latest copyright date again is 97. Again, if you're watching this in the UK, you probably, unless you're a geek, you probably have no idea. You've never even seen these in shops. What I would say is, if you're ever in a charity shop, always check the record section, because sometimes they just throw them in with them, because they are exactly the same size as an LP. So for cases, you need to get LP cases, which of course, you're paying DJ prices, it's a bit... A Room with a View. Made in the good old US of A. Next one. My best friend's wedding with Julia Roberts. 97 again. I mean, there was a time people used to import these from the US, like Movie Bus. I know a lot of like weird horror stuff you can't get on like stuff you still can't get on DVD or VHS is only available on Laserdisc. One of the reasons I bought the whole collection, and it's actually in the player down the stairs. Blade Runner. He say you Blade Runner. Tell him I'm eating. Love this film. Love this film. The latest copyright date on this one, because this is quite important to me, is that this is a European one because it's Germany. Copyright date is 82. Try to find a running time. Yeah. Doesn't say. I mean, I love Blade Runner. I think it is one of the best movies ever made, I think. Morgan Freeman, Ashley Judge, Kiss the Girls. 97, 117 minutes are 2 sides. James Belushi, Linda Hamilton, again another American one. Tower Records, $34.95 down to $21.99. In my bad American accent. Now, ramble on for a minute here. Laserdisc rot. Some of the early Laserdiscs can rot. You can't see it on the disc, but the chemicals that were used to make them break down over time, and the disc becomes unplayable and basically fit for a display piece. So yes, the only way to test the Laserdisc is to play it. So never buy a Laserdisc that's untested, because it probably doesn't work. Jade. Some fantasies go too far. Ooh, nice. Notice there's no age ratings on any of these I've showed you. Apart from the UK, the basics one, which was, I think, sold in the UK. This is 96, and it's another American one. What we got next? Shampoo. So the next one, Evita, with this is foldy. One of the best, one of the year's 10 best. Okay. Close collapsing to hearing impaired, with the skin and paws. When not in use, place Laserdisc in jacket and store in a cool, dry place. NTSC. The running time 135 minutes, in colour spelt wrong. Another classic. This one's actually really nice, quite good nick. Letterbox Laserdisc. Of Dusk Till Dawn. 108 minutes. Again, it's just the one disc, yeah. A lot of times Laserdiscs will come in like these weird sort of warning to avoid dangerous stuff, keep children about them, obviously. And obviously that's supposed to, sometimes they come in a cardboard sleeve inside there. So just a few more. These ones I was given as Christmas presents by a friend of mine who knows I like shitty but awesome films. Johnny Mnemonic. Yes. He's using a Synologic 60 in the back of Crazy Bob's computer shop. This film is awesome, but shit. But awesome, but shit. These are all American. I know for a fact you had to import them all from the UK, USA. 95. Next one's a one of my favourites. Street Fighter! The Jean-Claude Van Damme. An hour and 42 minutes of pure awesome. Kylie and Van Damme doing things like that. 94. I love the 90s. Next two I've actually got framed on my wall. The Avengers of Buckaroo Banzai in the 5th. Across the 8th Dimension. With Peter Weller. These frame things are not expensive. They're basically LP frames, like £3, £4, £5, £6 each. I'll look to them because wall space in here is extremely limited. Next, possibly one of my favourite films of all time, Dune. I own this film on so many formats, it's stupid. Literally, there's like 10 different formats I own this film on. If I remember correctly, Dune is... Oh look! T-Sean Young's Boopy! It's 2 hours 17 minutes, 3 sides and 4 discs obviously. This has got an FBI warning on it, so this must have been our US release. Now, I don't know if this is 84 or not. It might be. I love this film so much. It's flawed, but it's freaking awesome. Now, ironically, the last Laserdisc I'm going to show you is the first one I ever bought. What I was going to do is, if you're of a certain age, you know what a record clock is, and if you're a bit younger, you know what a CD clock is. I was going to make a Laserdisc clock. That never happened, and I ended up collecting Laserdiscs instead. So it was literally the cheapest Laserdisc I could find online at the time. It's actually quite a good film. Hard boiled. What I was going to do is I was going to get a bit of plastic, put it in the middle there, drill a hole, put this clock in the face, get it on the wall. See, this is. I'm sure this is a UK release because it's got the BBFC 18 rating on it. I mean, come on, admit it. They look cool. Now, try to find a size comparison would be a handy dandy CD would be right about now, and there's not one. So there you go, guys. That's my entire Laserdisc collection as of October 2013. Probably end up with more. Maybe get some for Christmas. Who knows? Thanks very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.